Life is weird. I want to share with you a dream slash visitation that I had in 2019, I believe. There was a female being behind me and to my left who was singing beautiful, absolutely angelic sounds. And at the same time, there was a male being that I did not see, and I did not see her either. But the male being was in front of me to my right, just ever so slightly to my right. And I was asking him what was going to happen to the people that did not. I don't know what phrase to use because when I say I'm asking, I wasn't using words, I was transmitting my concerns about people and what would happen to those that did not move forward, I guess, or ascend or whatever. You can fill in the blanks. Anyways, he told me that they would be fine and that they would remain in the third. And in that moment, I saw it looked like records stacked up. Like if you've ever seen records standing in a cupboard and they're standing up, that's what it looked like. There was a slight space in between each of these records, we'll call them. And he said that they would stay in the third. And I said, show me. And I started to immediately move toward the third record. And just about the time that I would have entered the third record, I jumped to the fifth because I wanted to know. I'm curious. So I jumped into the fifth. And in the fifth, there was an entity there. And he was smooth and brown. And he had big amber eyes. And his pupils were very small. And the place that he was standing in was very dimly lit. And I mean very, very dim. I mean, like I could make him out, but it's very dim. And my first thought when I looked at him, because his pupils were so small, was that his spectrum of light that his people see in is completely different than mine. And that what looks like dim light to me is actually not dim to his people. And so while this is happening simultaneously, I am asking the female presence if my sister is going to be okay, because at the time she was sick. And she immediately starts singing this different tone and tells me that she's going to be just fine. And it's the most beautiful sound that you've ever heard. So it's like I was split into two places. Anyways, I wanted to share that with you. I have many such visitation dream things, and I would like to share them, and so I'm going to. And at the risk of sounding like a weird person, the name that I go by is Life is Weird, because life is weird. And for me, it's been exceptionally strange. However, I've come to believe that I am not alone, and that there are other people that have many, many experiences just like me. And I'm here to reach out. I would like to hear them. I would like to know where my soul family is. So, I love you guys.